My teeth. Ow. Ow.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, audience.
Yo.
If you do exist. I don't have a check on my sisters at the moment. So, if my volume is not correct, let me know. I am using Windows instead of Linux today.
You do?
That's why the audio sounds
away.
different.
Yeah.
That's why the audio sounds a little different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I do believe we don't have Ninja on extremely quiet this time. So hopefully
Am I?
we'll actually be able to hear her now.
Oh, that was something I told Brain when I was looking over the first session, that the music was kind of overshadowing everyone, and you in particular sounded a little quiet.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm a loud talker. Okay.
No, that's the music. It's fine.
No. I mean, it was all kind of hard to hear, some of us most of the time, but, I could understand everyone, fair enough, but, audio balancing is a very important part.
What is audio?
A lot of us are
balancing?
soft. Yeah, a lot of us are soft talkers anyway, so.
Yep. Lala always says my voice is very soft.
Well,
Anyway.
Okay. So Wham Bam is the primary audio attuned quiet or my voice, because those are two separate channels. That's one of the
know.
people who's watching.
You sound like you're far away from your mic.
Yeah, you do a little.
Oh. Discord, did you do something stupid again?
Ugh.
Am I going to have to discipline you?
Technical
I don't
difficulties.
I mean, I don't think they'll listen. Maybe just try send it back in.
Is this better?
Oh, that's
yeah.
way better. Yeah.
That's way better.
It appears I do have to discipline Discord.
Okay.
Bad.
I'm guessing
So-
it was using my external mic instead of, the one that's next to my mouth.
Okay. It was just like I couldn't. When you're far away, you can't understand what people are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
having a conversation with someone from across the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Anyways,
So,
back to the game.
you guys are in this room, and I don't remember who has to see, but it explodes. It goes off like a nuke, and everyone dies at the end.
Oh no, last scene. No.
Carrying on.
we have to
You
see
guys
it
just
again?
taught a bully a lesson last I checked.
Yeah, we taught a Growlithe bully a lesson who was unusually hostile for a Growlithe. Okay.
And you came
He was
from
jerk.
this direction.
Yeah, we came from that direction. Came from the north.
What was that, Apple? You were going to say something?
I just said he was a jerk.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, simple four-letter word that describes it, yep.
So,
Can't
technically
argue with
speaking,
that.
There's lots of four-letter words, but some of them should not be spoken. Anyway, carrying
No.
on.
This is a Christian server.
Ooh.
Something. Anywho,
Give me.
I'm joking. Anyways.
so you came from here.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you're in this room, and it's a dead tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
after that encounter, Lucas is a little more stern-faced and quiet than he usually is. It's clear that, that encounter kind of got to him, so he's just kind of, going on ahead quietly.
Oh,
Why the long
She's-
face?
It's just, I've had to deal. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, it wouldn't let me move. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you unable to move? Oh, okay, there you go. You can move. Just double checking.
just as a side note, you can use arrow keys to move your token if you wish.
But yeah, Lucas says it's just I've had to deal with Pokemon like him before. It's nothing new. I mean, you know,
Yeah. Well, bullies aren't exactly new from my understanding. Don't let them get to you, though.
yeah, I know. I just still thanks for, you know. I'm sorry I kind of lashed out like that. It's just when you just started throwing out insults like that, I couldn't stand it. I'm probably gonna
Perfectly understandable, dear.
make things
You're
worse.
rich. You don't have bullies.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm not exactly what you call rich, so yeah.
Hey, neither are we.
In any
You come to
case.
this realization, you're not rich. What the
Yeah,
heck?
it was just like a long sigh.
I'm not gonna be able to get my vest dry cleaned, am I?
Anyways.
Well, if you
But
were
yeah.
going to punch him, I was probably going to do something to him in the end,
Okay.
too, so.
So you enter the room. I would like the rest of you to catch up real quick.
Sorry, hold on.
Yep.
Go ahead and add 4 to your hunger.
Okay.
So, Lucas, you look over there and you see this gigantic pile of Poke sitting inside a cage.
Wow, they are really not trying, are they?
Definitely, when you move up, you see this gigantic pile of money. It calls out to you.
Move over.
No, wait.
Yeah, go.
Devlin?
Check for traps.
So, Devlin just goes straight.
Just I ran in. Yep. No checking. I just went. I was like, money.
The door shuts behind you. But you probably don't care. You're
Foxy.
too busy counting money, are you?
Yeah, I'm
Foxy
like
in the
shoving
cage.
it in my pockets, and I'm like, yes.
Foxy in the cage.
Oh, dear.
Money.
500 Poke.
Oh.
I'm rich.
Richer than Lucas
That
too.
doesn't really matter if you're stuck behind bars, dear.
What do you mean? And then he looks around, he sees that he is indeed stuck, and he's like, oh. I guess I should have seen that coming.
I mean,
Probably.
it shouldn't be an issue. You can just pick the lock like you did last time, right?
I just saw something shiny, and in a blind dash.
So,
I mean,
you realize that it's kind of difficult to pick the lock when it's on the other side of the door.
Has anyone got like a quill or something?
Maybe I can try something. I know I just rolled to see if it was a trap or not, but I can roll something
I'm
else.
pretty sure you figured out it was a trap.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Is there any way for me to check if there's a way to pick this lock or if there's a key nearby?
You can roll perception, which I do believe is insight plus alert.
Yeah, I already rolled that.
Devlin's just pawing at the lock over and over again, trying to get a good grasp, and he just can't.
You
This whole
find-
time, like,
Yep. Maybe I can use this.
And
Oh,
while you
thank
guys are
God.
talking about this,
oh,
Adele Caddy enters the room,
Oh,
and Adele Foxy, and Adele Birdie, and Adele Raichu. So if you want, you know that guild, that team I was talking about, really popular one. This is them.
But yeah, Lucas, like, initially when he sees new Pokemon come in, he kind of like immediately puts up his hands, well, his fists. But seeing who it is, like, you all notice that his eyes kind of go wide. He's like, No way.
So Del Caddy introduces himself, talks first. You guys seem to have a situation. I am Fruitno, and then the Del Fox says I am Smire, and then the Delibird says that he is Claus, and the Raichu says he is Leak Tray. We are Team Delicious.
Yeah.
It looks like help has arrived then. I can only assume that you're help.
So Smire goes up to the lot and he's like, "You got caught on one of these, eh?"
It was money.
Yeah, I don't really blame you too much for that. And then, so, Fruitno's going to move over here. And he says, actually, first off, do you like say, do you say anything of interest, when you identify, when you notice the team? Lucas, by the way?
He's kind of like starstruck right now. I think that's what you said.
I mean, yeah, he's sort of. I don't know. He's halfway between starstruck and kind of. Well, you know, he's like, okay, well, professionals have showed up. You know, I'll just step back because I'm probably going to make it worse.
You know these guys?
Pardon?
So, Kuno's like, have I seen you before? The answer's no.
No. No.
Okay, just checking. Fruitno goes over here and he's like,
Yep.
well, it's kind of unfortunate you got one of these cages. These are kind of special. You see, they kind of shrug off moves. They're like...
Oh.
And he fires a hyper beam at the cage, and nothing happens.
No. Oh my god.
Well,
I just saw the effects. Oh my goodness.
So he fires a hyper beam at the cage, and absolutely nothing happens.
Covering his eyes.
Chrissy was taken aback by this.
And I'm like, were you trying to kill me?
I just kind of roll up into a ball. She kind of just rolls up into a ball.
One of those cages.
Startled.
Yeah, it's a... You okay, Devlin?
Do I look okay?
I mean...
Look at the effect!
Just so you know, P101, I'm guessing, like, maybe Fruitno saw your adventuring attire and decided to let you know that this is not how to handle this or something? Or to do some education?
I mean, fair enough.
And he was sufficiently confident that the cage would just deflect everything.
I mean,
just ignore it.
I mean, it seems like you're fine, Devlin. I mean, from what? Sorry, hang on. From what Fruitno says, it's well, like he said, it's a special type of cage that just, well, no matter what you do to it with a move, it won't affect you. So, for the most part, you're safe.
And he says, if you're caught one of these, you're not prepared, you might starve to death. So you may want to be careful with that.
I mean, we got an apple. Worst case scenario, Devlin's not going to starve.
That's a good.
Yeah, we
that's
can just
good.
squeeze it.
I'll die rich.
Do you not want to use that Poke
Well,
to buy
in any
stuff?
case.
You just want to hold the Poke, you don't want to buy things?
I mean,
You can buy
buying
you can
things
buy
would be
shinier-
preferred.
Can you do it? Can you do it in that cage?
You do notice that Smire over here, he's actually he's working. He has proper lock picking tools, and he's working on picking the lock.
But yeah, well, it seems like we'll get you out of there soon, Devlin. But yeah, to kind of address Ninja's characters are the question. Lucas turns to Lulu and he says, "Yeah, these guys are well. You heard them. They're Team Delicious. These guys are part of the guilds.
Guilds?
Oh?
Yeah, adventuring guilds. You know, like groups of people going out, saving people, and like recovering lost items and stuff. That kind of thing. Guilds."
Oh.
That's a thing?
Does sound rather interesting.
He knows that Victory looks impatient. He's like, "Are you done yet?" And his
I
mind's
am
like, "Shush!
also
I'm picking a
impatient.
lock."
I'm also impatient. Hurry up, hurry up.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Patience is a virtue, dears.
I didn't
Sure,
get
he's doing his
wait,
very
shit,
best.
I can't say that. I don't remember. Right. Never
Yeah, he
mind.
doesn't remember.
I was
Spire
gonna say, I
successfully
didn't-
finally picks the lock and opens the door. You should be a bit more careful in the future. He says as he lets you out.
I was gonna have Devlin just like immediately like my hero. You saved me. Grabs all the money.
You saved me! Gathers all the money, runs out of the cage.
Yeah,
Literally makes out like a bandit.
I would, but
I mean, the kids are technically bandits.
I know this is.
That's all the things you're gonna give him?
I mean,
He's your hero.
What else can I give him?
I look at him
I mean,
expecting
I
him
have
to
this
look at the pokey.
orb.
So Spire takes a
orb.
look at the orb and he's like, "Can I see that for a moment?"
Yeah.
And he like picks it up and takes a look at it.
I bet it's expensive. It looks very pretty, like a gem.
Here.
Oop.
Let's see, 6213 says, "Oh, it appears that you have found a hail orb.
I knew it.
If you smash this on the ground, it will start to hail." And then he hands
Like,
it back to you.
As in,
Like snow.
as in
slash
it.
hail.
Oh, like change the weather.
yeah, like I don't know if any of you guys have seen it before, but like you know how some Pokemon can like change the weather. Like this is literally just that in sort of like an item form.
Oh
That's-
yes, I've seen it happen before in several locations. From at least, I think I did.
The GM has taken the liberty to retrieve the local weather.
Okay.
Oops.
It is currently very sunny. As a reminder.
That's why it says, "Do you have any other items you want me to take a look at so that I can identify
Oh.
for you?"
Oh yeah, we
Well,
actually we found a few other stuff.
I do have this. I'm going to assume is a seed.
He takes it from you and you offer it, and he takes a look at it. He's like, "Oh, this is a reviver seed," and then he hands it back to you and says, "She's not looking forward to the notes because I know it's in here. They can bring back from death's door."
Oh,
The tiny ones are the tiny reviver seeds aren't as potent as the full size ones like that one. So you want to make sure you keep one of those on you.
Wait, actually, Lulu, you got a couple of those seeds too, right? You're hiding it in your fluff.
Wait. Did I get a seed? I know I got Pokey. I think I have a. Let me see what I
You
got.
have a seed. I don't know.
You
if it's-
triggered a trap, and then you're like, "No, this
Oh,
is
that's
my
right.
seed."
Yep, that's right. I have a seed.
In fact, here, let me open up like unidentified seed. If you couldn't have, if you didn't notice, I've assigned random numbers to things, so you won't accidentally metagame an item, and then I don't have to remember to give it to you. tell you it's an X or something.
Okay.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. We got two things in case one of us kind of takes a bit too much of a beating.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
this
so.
is very handy, I suppose.
So Fruitno says, well, we were taking care of some rescue missions in this area and we saw the sky open and some people called out. I assume that's you guys, right?
That would be myself, the Nicket, and Pumpkin.
Okay, so it'd be terrible to just leave you alone in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
But we should probably introduce ourselves. You can call me Chrissy.
Nice to meet you, Chrissy.
It's nice to meet you as well, Fruitno. Thank you for helping us. And this is Devlin. She points at Nicket.
Frick. Sorry. I zoned out. Yes. The one you saved.
introducing.
I swear I'm not as reliant on people as you think I might be.
Just out of
never mind.
character, is that like a lie?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, so what kind of role would you say that would be?
Oh shit.
I guess it would be like etiquette.
I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. Hold on.
It would be like beauty plus etiquette, I guess. Or clever plus etiquette. I don't know.
yeah. Actually, I think that sounds right. Clever plus.
Clever plus
Yeah, probably.
etiquette, or
That's also skill.
yeah, that seems about right. Unless it's intimidate, because lying with intimidation doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Where's
It would be like
etiquette?
clever plus
So
etiquette.
clever plus allure, etiquette, or perform.
You can select those in the generic role tab.
Yeah. Modifier and nothing.
One success.
You did an okay job. You can tell.
God.
You can tell that the veteran, explorers do not believe you, but are not bringing it up.
Listen, he believes it. He believes in it full-heartedly. Okay, that's all that matters.
Alright.
Very independent.
Yeah.
But yeah, these.
And then-
Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. So the one over there is Lulu.
Okay, nice to meet you. If you could give me a
Sure.
moment, I need to go do a report real quick. And he pulls his all right, I can show you the full art for this one. And
Oh man.
even though these are technically already player visible, I just realized I have a bunch of unopened things over there.
Oh, nice.
So I can show the other three to you, but they're already visible in your journal. Do you want me to bring them forward anyway? But they don't have art yet.
Yeah,
not
it's
sure.
fine. We can actually see them.
Okay.
You don't have to.
So Fruitno grabs his badge and takes it off and it clicks it a number of times. He holds it up next to his mouth and he's like, "Oh, Master Riley, this is Fruitno, the status report." And there's several seconds of silence. And you hear from the badge, "Okay, go ahead." And then Fruitno says, "We finished our assigned quest, but we have encountered some mon that have dropped from the sky. We don't have enough charges to get us all back, so we are going to have to walk back. That might take a while. And then Riley says, very well, I will let the others know. He's safe out there. And then Fruno says, we will. And then he clicks it to stop it and it puts it back on him. Oh, then shall we get going?
Kind of. I
I wanted
suppose so.
to say, is that a cell phone? But like he wouldn't remember that either.
So you're probably like, is that what was it called?
Yeah.
Some kind of
There's
communicator.
something that's like it, but you don't know what it is.
I just hold my head like, oh god.
If you
No, I
have
can't
like more, hold on. If you have like high logic instead of instinct, you probably know what a cell phone is.
Oh yeah, you probably have
But I
like
don't
some vague recollection of a thing called a cell phone.
But would I remember
Of just
the
human
name?
technology.
That is a good question. I'm going to have to ask you to roll logic for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of inconsequential, but you know.
Well, like, if I say something like, is that a cell phone? They're gonna look at me like, what?
Fair.
Well, you could like just say it anyway, if you want to.
Be like a slip.
What did you want me to roll again?
Logic.
Just
shit,
just
sorry,
roll
hold on.
2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Or for the sake of argument, we'll just say you remember what it is, but okay, yeah, you remember what it's called.
Sorry, that was my mom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just hand wave it. Never mind.
Yeah, I can just hand wave it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Lucas brings up and he says that, like, that's one of those. That's the guild's badges. I've always wondered what. I've always seen like them talking into them like that, but it's just I didn't know that you could actually talk to people through it.
Wow, you're pretty starstruck, aren't you? Lulu says, grinning to him sheepishly.
They're quite useful, Fruitno says. And Victory, like, greets him and says, finally, we get to go!
He seems
Okay.
rather impatient, that one.
He might be a little impatient, Fruitno says.
But yeah, after Lulu's comment, Lucas kind of like does kind of look away a little sheepishly, and he is twiddling his thumbs a little.
So Swire looks at the three of you, and he's like, and he looks at the two shinies. He's like, "Are you two? Do you two happen to be humans before? Do you remember at all?"
Why, yes, but I can't remember. Recall anything other than the fact that I was.
I did know that.
The same goes for me as well. I remember being a human at some point. Yes.
How do you know that?
Smire says, "Well, you see, the shiny ratios for humans is apparently inverted. As you can probably
So
tell,
it's more like
everyone on this team except for David was also a human.
So you're saying that it's more likely for a human who comes into this world
To be shiny than a normal one.
to have an alternate color palette.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a regular occurrence?
It's just something I have observed so far.
So there are other. So you are like us then.
Pretty much. Anywho, some of us will go behind you just so things don't sneak up on you, so go ahead.
Very well.
Alright, guys, let's go.
I have Devlin whispered.
Alright, go ahead.
What was that, Apple? Sorry?
So the way Smire responded to that, I'm gonna have Devlin give Lulu a look like I don't trust this guy.
Lulu actually gives you a look that says she agrees.
Because I don't know. You didn't say he was human. You just said I've observed it. So he's like,
Kersey is just appreciating the help. Any and all help.
Come on, guys.
Lulu's gonna follow Lucas, but she's kind of quiet and
Oh,
eyeballing
frick.
the others a little bit suspiciously.
So after you guys like exchange this look, Fruitno says, "Well, there's not like humans fall from the sky every day."
We didn't talk to Fruitno though. Did they notice?
Well, they are experienced
He overheard.
explorers.
He overheard.
Or something like that.
I just did the look.
I know, but that's all we said was the look.
That's true.
Yeah, we just look at each
Okay,
other.
Alright.
He doesn't say anything then.
I guess we'll be a little more specific than that. Sorry, but yeah, it's we just exchanged looks that silently said things. We didn't really actually say them out
Yeah.
loud.
I was thinking more of
Seem-
him just having experience, but oh well. So you guys enter this room.
See-
Go ahead.
Money.
No, wait.
I'm going to like stop you right here, all of you. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to catch up. Or do you want me to
Okay.
move you? Okay, so this. Send that to the background. So lecture's like, just call it. I can't believe the name of the item just slipped my mind. It's a citrus berry.
What?
And then
Citrus berry.
and then he goes over, runs to it, and then this net just like pulls him up into the sky, and he's like, "What the heck?" And Smart's like, "I think I found a trap." And then the league train's like, "You think? You're supposed to apply the trap before it triggers." And Smart replies, "It's not my fault you ran into the room before I could check. Devlin, would you come over here and show me what you can do?"
Devlin? Oh,
And then Leech's like, "What? You're letting a novice get me down?"
wait.
It should be
I've done this
fun.
one other time. Not a novice. I'm a beginner.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Oh dear.
Ooh, shiny.
So
I'm
Klaus
getting
like
pokey.
goes over here, and he like pulls out a bag of popcorn and offers some to you.
He
And
has
just
like a
watches.
bag of popcorn in his bag for a tail.
He just has that?
I mean, he's a
He has a
delibird.
lot of things in that bag.
He's a delibird. He has everything in it.
Yeah.
Okay, should I roll something to like try to get the net undone
yeah.
or whatever?
Go ahead and roll to disarm trap, which is clever plus logic.
Storm trap. Clever plus logic, yeah. So that would be. What is your logic skill? That would be like a. Roll 2d6.
Actually, it would be like 3d6, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because clever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Clever
logic
plus-
specifically.
Where the frick is logic?
Logic is the one is the PM.
You add in your modifier.
It is right above the attributes, the fight, survival, social area.
Sorry.
You see this chain
Wait.
right here that's just changing back and forth?
Oh, yes.
It's on that pane.
Wait, so I just click it?
Apparently there's not a button for it, so you're just going to have to use the extra dice button and just type in 3.
So how do I do that? Is it like / extra?
Like on
Dice.
the next to the generic roll, there's a button to the right that says extra dice. You click on it.
Oh.
And then you type in 3 for the number of dice.
3, and then it'll be like,
And then you say roll.
should I change it? Because it's on clever right now.
I don't think extra dice takes that into account. It just takes what you
Okay.
type in.
There we go.
Sorry.
Oh,
about
man.
that.
Roll.
That's 2 6s. Jeez.
What can I say? I got the gift.
Squire makes up the difference. And he says, you're actually fairly good at this. As he, like, slowly lowers down like Dre down to the ground. It's like, finally! Solid ground!
Devlin
Nice
takes that
work.
compliment and you're just like boasting, like, oh, yeah, I know.
And Squire takes this
The berry.
can't believe I forgot what it was called.
A citrus berry. It's
berry,
not that
yes.
hard.
Mm-hmm. It looks kind of
Yeah.
odd.
But yeah, while all this is happening, Lucas kind of goes for the money here.
No, I got it first. Mine.
It was Lulu who got it
On top
first.
of it.
Oh, sorry, I
I'm on
didn't
top
know.
of it. No, I'm sitting on top of it, waiting, watching, amused as Foxy helps the rat.
You obtained 5. Okay. Actually, not 5, 10.
Woo! Woo!
Pocket change. Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
It's funny to think about, like, Devlin just holding a giant pile of money.
Seriously
You
though, that
like
was
hide it all in your tail, and then as you walk, make a jingling noise.
Yes! Okay, yes.
Good. Amazing.
Oh god. Shake the moneymaker. That was
If you
wrong.
shake- If you shake him, then money falls out.
No.
Devlin is his own personal piggy bank.
Yes.
Just wait until I can conjure my arms. I'm gonna shake you so hard.
Don't touch
Make it-
the merchandise.
Make it turn to the maraca. Make it to maraca. Jiggy, 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 jiggy.
Anyway, but yeah, Lucas says you do actually seem pretty good at disarming traps, Devlin.
Lucas says, at this point in time, you do remember he got himself really entangled in the first trap he disarmed.
Well, yeah, but Lucas also knows. Well, yeah, Lucas knows that, but he also knows that it seems like when Devlin is switched on, he's actually really capable of disarming traps.
He's
Okay.
he's starting to get the hang of it rather quickly.
You.
Right, thank you. I must be a natural at this sort of thing.
Oh, careful!
I mean,
I think your head's getting bigger.
I mean, your paws seem pretty nimble, so that makes sense.
So at that comment, Klaus goes over here and takes a look at Devlin. He's like, does it look like his head got any bigger?
Oh no! Trust me. It's getting bigger. I can see it.
Klaus
It's
looks
not
just
any
so
bigger.
confused.
I mean,
Don't mind them, dear. It's an expression.
but yeah, Lucas says your paws do seem pretty nimble. I mean, mine are just kind of big and lumpy, only good for punching things, really.
Oh.
At least you can grab things. Lulu says that she basically emphasizes the fact that she has no arms.
I guess
Devlin
we're
looks
to
kind
say
of
that you guys
thankful
are
that she-
walking through the dungeon at the moment. While you're having
Yeah,
a
we're
conversation.
I mean,
We're walking
Joy,
out.
We're walking. We're talking and walking. We're not just standing here. You're just getting more and more hungry.
I'm just gonna say that Devlin looks almost relieved when Lulu interrupts like that, because when people insult themselves like that, he doesn't know what to do.
Aw, awkward.
So you get outside
You
of the
just-
place.
Ah, fresh air, finally.
Oh, finally. Thank
There's
God.
like actual grass around.
Ah, start rolling around the grass.
Aww.
One thing you might want to, your character may want to know, Lucas, you did hear Fruitno mention something about charges, but you don't know about that. Not quite sure what that means.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's. It's like, okay, fair enough.
And they're right here. You could ask them questions or something like that.
Fair enough, I guess. Fruitno,
you're idle. You're like too nervous to ask questions.
Well, I mean, not really so much idle. It's just kind of like, when you're talking to someone who's like either a local celebrity or a famous person, it's like, well, you don't really know what to say.
Oh my
That's me.
God.
When I meet voice actors, that's me.
Yeah. Chrissy wants to do something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to do something. Is that once Chrissy manages to get into the grass and starts feeling so much better after walking through a literal volcano.
It feels like grass.
You see that? Yeah, it's smooth, damp grass. And you see that she's so content that flowers start popping out of her back.
Oh my.
Oh,
Like a
that's
shaman
adorable.
does.
Adorable.
That's adorable.
And while you're doing that,
That's about it.
back to Lucas.
But yeah, he says, Fruitno, you were talking to your badge a moment ago. You said something about charges. What?
Yes, you see, the badges can hold a certain amount of charges, and you can expend a charge to teleport to the entrance or back to the guild. But we don't have enough charges to get all of us back, so we need to walk.
So, you guys would initially have like 4 charges for all of you, I guess?
Each badge may have maybe around 4 charges, so we can get others out. But we've used too much of them, so we have to walk.
Okay. Well, I mean, there you go, guys. I didn't exactly help all the way, but, you're out and about.
Oh, no, I mean, I trust you a little more better than these guys, so I mean, I think that means you help plenty.
Well,
Wait,
We
And
do appreciate your help, dearie.
what was that, Devlin?
you don't trust me? Or was that to...
No, I meant the other ones that found us.
Oh.
Did you say that out loud? Just curious.
I mean, I say it to him. If they heard, I don't really care.
Okay.
But yeah, Lucas says, so, where are you guys planning to go?
We're going to stop by a nearby city real quick to resupply and such.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was talking more to everyone here.
Oh. Well... We
I have
really
Absolutely
don't
no
know
idea.
where to go from here, so...
Nope.
Spire says,
Lucas-
we're thinking
I
of
suppose
taking
we
it
can
with-
just visit town.
Brain,
But-
let us see RP, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lucas
No
kind of.
offense. Yeah, no offense, but you're kind of cutting it a lot.
Yeah,
Understood.
Lucas kind of fidgets a bit. I mean,
Well, if it...
I guess if you want, you guys can stay with me.
You would allow us that much.
That sounds
I-
like a fine idea to me.
I mean, if you don't mind putting up with the 3 of us that apparently have memory loss, then we're humans.
no,
Putting up.
I'm
Sorry.
perfectly fine. Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, it's just, it's new, just kind of getting used to it. Like, having you guys at my home and all.
I mean, if you don't want us to be there, I guess we can try to go somewhere else.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, well, things might be a little weird, awkward. Yeah.
Well, things are already rather weird and awkward for us already, so this isn't new.
I don't know. I mean, we'll get back to my home, and I guess get you guys sorted. Then we'll figure out what happens after that.
That sounds like a plan to me, dearie.
So, out of character, the Team Delicious has made it so clear that they were thinking of actually just taking you to their guild. Because you don't really have a place to go, but you could decide otherwise.
But Brain, that's why we are P'd out together with our characters, not with the NPCs. No offense.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna have Devlin. Oh, sorry.
You see, whenever I'm working on plots, I don't have your characters. I can't really run your characters in my head. I can run the NPCs, and then I get more things for them. And yeah, carry on.
Yeah, no. I mean, I know, Brain, but thing is, just like when we played regular Dungeons and Dragons, the NPCs are there if we need them, but it's also we're trying to RP together.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, after you're all settled in, I guess we could see if the guild can do anything for you.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna make Devlin be the one to bring up the guild.
Oh, sorry. I sorry about that.
Because I feel like he would be interested in it from a money perspective.
Well, have him say so. Lucas brought up the guild. What would be Devlin's reply?
Yes, that interests me too. I must say, with how you described it, it feels like it would be a very big money exploit.
Money? Lulu says, that sounds like fun, going on adventures. This is way better than money.
I mean, yeah, it does. It does. I mean, I've just kind of done it on my own without really getting much out of it, but I guess, we all need to eat, and I can't just keep looking for apples all the time, so...
Oh, that was fun. Looking for stuff, getting con traps, and she gives a cheeky grin to Delvin.
Shh. Shut up.
It was certainly a lot more exciting than I was initially expecting. Not that that's a bad...
Yeah, I like going out on adventures now and again, though sometimes I run into jerks like that Growlith.
You just punch him, just like you did that one.
Yeah, I know.
But if we moved with the guild, we wouldn't have to deal with them. Or at least not ones targeted at you specifically, would we?
I mean, I guess not.
Foxy, are you suggesting that we form a group?
Maybe.
Lucas' eyes actually light up at that, and he looks at Devin with this hopeful smile. And says, "Really? You guys want to form a guild team with me?"
Well, Devlin's like, well, now I can't say no. Yeah, I don't see why not.
But yeah, Lucas actually does seem kind of over the moon at the idea, but he's kind of trying to keep himself, composed a little. All right, we'll get you guys sorted at my house, and then we'll go off and see the guild, see if we can't get ourselves registered. Is that okay?
Of course. I don't really see any other alternatives to this, so I'm perfectly fine with this.
Me too. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember a lot when I was a human, but I sure do feel like this is going to be a whole lot more fun than being a human.
I mean, can't really say anything else other than what I've been through, but, breathing fire seems fun. So,
Then it's settled.
All right, I'll bring you guys back home then.
Yay, I get to annoy Foxy and Lucas now at the same time. This will be fun.
Don't make me regret my decision.
She just grins.
Okay. Team Delicious is going to still keep track of you because Lucas doesn't know how to get to the guild.
They
At
could
least
tell us.
last I checked.
They
Oh
could
yeah,
tell
one
us.
of us should probably tell them that we're making a group, since they're part of the guild. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, so, when Lulu says this was more fun than being human, his usual smile falters a little for some reason. Does anyone notice Chrissy smile faltering?
Devlin wouldn't.
I think I probably would. But I'm grinning to everybody. I just give a bit of a tilt of my head to Chrissy, and I'm like, something wrong.
Oh, it's nothing, dears. Don't worry about me.
Well, alright then, for the sake of brevity, I'll say Lucas tells, Fruit No and the others that, they're gonna quickly head back to his home and then, form a team when they get to the guild.
He says, okay, would you... The guild's in the middle of a desert area. Would you like to be accompanied there, or do you want to just head there yourself?
I think we can head there ourselves. Lulu kind of butts in because she doesn't want to be with them.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure if you just give us directions, we can make it.
I mean, you guys got a map on you, right?
Okay,
Is that at
that's
us?
an excellent question.
They can always point us to the nearest city. We can find one.
Sure they could. Just a moment. I am attempting to figure out how I'm going to handle this at the moment.
Well, while you're figuring out, we could go to Lucas's house then.
Okay.
Yep, and, if you'd let me, Brain, I can handle, I can handle that scene myself, what Lucas's house kind of looks like, if that's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, he, they wave goodbye to, the explorers, and, you'll head into Lucas's house, and it's, it kind of looks like a humble little house that you'd probably expect from a world full of Pokemon. It's, it's just a single story house. Looks like it's got multiple rooms. Pretty sizable. Good for a few Pokemon.
Ooh.
Lucas himself, when he invites you all in, he seems kind of a little anxious.
Is it like
Sorry, go ahead.
Is it like in a tree, in a cave?
No, he said it was on the ground. It's a one-story. So my guess is it's like from the game where it's like a little dome.
A little dome house cake.
It's
Yeah,
a bungalow.
kind of like that, but it's got more rooms,
Yeah,
and
so it's bigger.
it's kind of more or less.
Mm.
But yeah, it's
I imagine there's.
Sorry, go ahead.
I imagine there's like a fireplace somewhere because he's a fire type.
I let him finish describing.
Yeah, there is a nice little hearth for a fire when it gets cold out, and it's kind of in sort of not exactly out of the way, but it's close enough to like a little settlement that's like they'd he probably knows a few people nearby, but yeah. He invites you guys in, like there's sort of a dining room, sort of lounge room, and sort of like two offshoot rooms. They both kind of look like bedrooms.
Devlin takes a look around, and the first word out of his mouth is quaint.
Oh, thank you. Lucas actually does kind of smile at that.
Lulu gives him a look like he better not meant that as a as an insult.
No, you see that Devlin actually laughs nervously, like he gets very flustered when people are like actually happy with him and stuff. So he's like, yes, yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, Lucas says, "All right, so kitchen's over there. Still got some food here and there. Well, don't think we'll be starving anytime soon, especially if we are with the guilds. You all can hang around in this big room here. It's nice and sizable if you like want to run around, do exercises and stuff. And that's my bedroom over there." And he points to one of the rooms. We could probably all sort of squeeze in there. We could probably get some bedrolls for some people. I can sleep on the ground as well with you guys as well if we can. I've only got a single bed though. Sorry.
I'm
And
sure if we look around, we might be able to find some form of bedrolls.
But yeah, it's kind of obvious that again, you guys know this from looking at it. There are two rooms that look like bedrooms. He seems to be completely ignoring the other room.
What's in this room? If you don't mind me asking.
Lucas, sorry, what was that, Apple?
I was going to ask if we had to roll to see if we would catch on to that.
Well, like I said, you guys can see this kind of plainly. It's because there's only like about 4 rooms in the entire house, and like unlike his room, the other room seems like it's kind of dark. Like he hasn't really bothered to light it up or anything. So it kind of stands out a little bit, especially like I said again, he seems like he hasn't addressed it. Like he just finished touring you guys around the house.
So he's like just completely avoiding it.
Pretty much. Like he's kind of not looking at it.
And I was the one who actually addresses it.
But yeah, when Chrissy asks him about it, Lucas, his eyes quickly dart to it and just looks away. He just goes completely silent.
Well, I imagine it's not something you're comfortable talking about. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's kind of natural to ask that. Just yeah. That's my mom and dad's room.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. A lot of people ask that. It's just yeah.
I was gonna have Devlin be a jerk, but I can't.
No, don't.
Don't be so mean. Don't be a jerk.
I was just gonna have him go like, "Oh, when will they be returning?"
Oh, that would, yeah.
Yeah, don't. I mean, if you want to have Devlin do that, don't worry. It's okay. Go with what makes sense with Devlin's character.
I
Alright.
just feel like he would be oblivious to the fact that it means they're probably dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, go with what makes sense with Devlin's character.
Then yes, I want to have him ask, when will they be back?
Oh dear.
Yeah, Lucas rubs his arm and he says, I really don't know.
And that's
They-
when he finally gets it.
They,
Oh
And he's
dear.
just quiet.
yeah, Lucas himself goes silent for a bit and he just says, they haven't been back in quite a while.
Alright. Well,
You're not gonna hear this from me a lot, but I'm sorry.
No, it's not like they're gone or anything. They just disappeared, Don't know where they went, but
Okay, real quick, Lulu kind of hit checks again, Delvin as a way to tell him to shut up. and then says, "Well, I'm hungry. Anybody hungry?"
Same. But let me see if I can't fix something up for everybody.
Yeah, okay, sure. Just
Change the subject.
I apologize,
That's
Devlin.
Lulu's way of saying, "Shut up, Devlin. Change the subject. Stop asking."
yeah, it's fine. Like I said whatever makes sense for a character. Like we're just playing characters. It's fine. No need to worry.
Yep.
I apologize for Devlin.
No,
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry
It's
about it.
perfectly fine. It's character drama. We adore character drama. So I'm gonna go in the kitchen and try to fix something up for everybody. I imagine there's like a lot of fruit, so she just makes a really nice fruit salad.
Pretty much. And the fruit I imagine is a lot more delicious than you would imagine.
She's snacking while she's making salad? Or, like, to us?
To everyone, because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm making fruit salad for everybody.
What if I stored some in my tail for later? Or is it too full of money?
It's too full of money.
It's bottomless. Okay, maybe not bottomless.
I mean, you've seen
space tail.
I mean, you've seen how big a Nicket's tail is compared to its body. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you could fit a decent amount of stuff in that thing.
He eats, and he saves a little bit, and he puts it in his tail. It's wrapped.
Just the hunt.
It's not. No, it's wrapped.
Yeah. Just the gather instincts have already taken over.
Just the hoarding and sticks that all Nickets have.
And he's like, "What? I'm saving it for later."
I mean, no sense in letting food go to waste, right? You can always have it another day.
See, Lucas gets it.
yeah, but I mean,
this was
you do
Chrissy giggles a little.
but you also have dirty money in there with your tail. Won't that contaminate the food?
How dare you call my money dirty?
I mean, technically, you found it in a cage first, so that wasn't really yours first.
I cleaned it.
In a dirty cage, we don't know where it's been.
It's been with me for 30 minutes. It's clean.
It wouldn't surprise me if Nickets if Nickets tails can actually brush up like coins and all that to make them sparkle. I wouldn't be surprised. Go ahead, sorry.
I think that's a thing they actually do. I know they do it for cleaning.
Yeah, Minchino and Chinchinos do that, yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying, you get what I mean.
Yeah. Chrissy is happy with the company regardless.
So yeah, you
Dirty.
grumble, dirty money, grumble.
He's just happy that everybody's getting along.
But yeah, after we've rested up a little, you guys are okay. Either we head into the what seems to be the debt desert to get ourselves sorted as a guild.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
I am so down. Adventuring sounds like fun.
I've actually heard that the guild's meals are actually almost like a feast every breakfast, lunch, and dinner too.
Oh.
Would you say they're fit for a king?
Oh no.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I'm just kind of more impressed by the stories I've heard. I don't know if they're true or not, but from the sounds of it, you pretty much get a full course meal almost every time you go out on an adventure.
Devlin has a fantasy about sitting on a throne with with a crown on, being fed fruit from a vine.
Grapes.
That's what I meant.
And Lucas is the one feeding him, wearing a bow tie and everything.
Yes.
Where's the butler?
Alright.
I am not wearing a maid outfit for you.
He's just like, Sebastian. Wait.
I can confirm that you do remember a Sebastian, but you don't know who it is.
Yeah, I say Sebastian, and then I'm like, who? What?
Sebastian?
You okay, Devlin?
Yes, I'm fine. He becomes reserved again.
Alright, well, it was honestly nice having people over again.
It was nice of you to invite us here, Lucas.
Yeah, we have a roof to sleep in and beds, even though I don't really feel very sleepy.
Yeah, well, I don't know how often we'll end up being here, because, you know, from what I hear, guild work takes you all over the world, so... But, you know, I do hope we can come back here every so often, you know?
That would be nice. Nothing like a little weekend getaway.
Of course, dear.
I mean, Lulu kind of shrugs a little bit. As long as you want us here, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can stay for a little while until we find our own place to stay at.
No, I'm honestly really happy to have you guys here.
Out of character, Lulu, read the room. He likes having company.
I'm happy that you were able to accommodate us on such short notice, dear.
Yeah, I only ever really get enough. I only ever really go out to get enough food for myself. So it's going to be interesting getting food for 3 other people. But you know, this is going to be nice.
If you're out gathering for food, perhaps I can accompany you.
Sure, I don't see why not.
I know a thing or two about berries and such.
But yeah, I'm more than happy to have you guys here with me. And well, if we're gonna be a team, then we should live together, you know?
What about a name?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna need to register a name with them.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
I say we go with Devlin's Superstar.
Yeah, see,
You didn't even let me finish!
Because I knew you were going to say that, Foxy.
Yeah, just like I say, we should go with Devlin's. Lulu's like, I'm gonna put a stop to that right now.
Yep, no.
I'm sure we can think of a suitable name when we have time to think.
Yeah.
Pouting.
I mean, hey, Devlin, I do like the Superstar part of it, but yeah, we do need to kind of think a bit more.
But the Devlin part is the most essential part. It's because I'm on the team.
Well, we're all on the team, so shouldn't it be Devlin, Lucas's Lulu, and Chrissy's Superstars?
Hey, that makes sense.
Team Superstars.
Yeah, well, we can kind of talk ideas on our way to the guild, I suppose, because it's, I don't know. Okay, out of character DM, how far is the guild?
A decent distance.
Like will it take like half a day to walk there, or?
Let the guild master know that they were walking.
But like, how
That's
many
not-
days?
Yeah, that's not an answer, Brady.
I'm going to assume you haven't drawn up a map of this yet.
I haven't. I'm waiting.
Alright, well,
I'm guessing maybe around a week, but maybe not the exact number. They did give you directions, and they did offer to accompany you, but whether or not you took the offer is your decision.
well, I mean, they said they're going to stop at the next town, so we could probably meet them up there, so there you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, Lucas says it's probably going to take like maybe a couple of days to get there from what I heard, but I mean, hey, as long as we're all together and having fun, time should fly by real quick.
Road trip.
And
Being able to travel like this be very interesting.
I mean, I've walked really long distances before. It's not that big a deal.
Devlin's like, he distantly remembers about, like, people doing stuff for him, but then he can't recall anything else, and he's just like, can't somebody else do it? And then...
I mean, you kind of need to be in person to register, so the Devlin, Lucas's, Chrissy's, and Lulu's Superstars isn't going to be applicable.
Imagine if they actually named it that.
Oh my god.
Lucas is just
not.
probably not. Lucas is just kind of like he's playing on Devlin a little.
Grumble. Fine. My feet better not start hurting, though. I mean, pause.
You take 2 steps and they start hurting. Or at least you think they start hurting.
You step on a rock. I'm injured.
Oh, you step on a rock that reminds you of this thing called a Lego.
Oh god.
That's how it feels.
The devil's invention.
No.
These goddamn Lego pieces.
But yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
I mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
I'm fine with walking. Besides, no adventure, no gain. Suck it up, Foxy.
Pain, no gain. Don't you mean no pain, no gain?
I mean, you're already in pain right now, so.
By the way, do you do anything to the rock that you stepped on?
No. I just step on it and I fall over.
Ah!
I'm injured.
Just lightly
Thematically raising his injured paw into the air.
Oh!
I need healing.
But yeah, honestly, Lulu, you could also probably get used to making limbs for yourself as well while we're on the journey too.
Way ahead of you, because I am so tired not having arms.
What's it? Kind of a weird question, but what's it like that?
Oh, Lulu looks a little confused for a second. She goes, this kind of feels familiar, so I mean, it doesn't seem to bother me all that much. But the fact that I can actually maybe even conjure something is really exciting. I really want to practice.
He kind of tilts his head a little. You didn't have arms when you were human?
To be honest, I don't remember. But like I said, I mean, how can you miss something you never had, right? Is that the term for it?
I mean, I guess.
So I mean...
I don't really have a tail, and so I don't know what it's like to have a tail, so there you go.
She just gives a small shrug, looking very nonchalant about it. It's just not that big of a deal. She goes, I don't really mind. Or, I mean, the fact that I can even conjure something, I think is pretty cool. So I definitely want to work on that. Because it sure would be pretty cool to have transparent arms that just pop out. I can even maybe make it float and tap somebody's shoulder and not really be there, That would be funny.
Yeah, well, as long as you're having fun with it. Alright. Well.
And this is exciting. I mean, I know we might have been human, but the fact that I'm a Pokemon is so cool. So I'm going to ring this all out best I can.
Yeah, Chrissy has deep in thought about this.
Evelyn's pretending to be dead. He's like, oh, woe is me.
I'm going to help him up. I'm going to help Devlin up. You're fine, sweetie. It's just a rock.
Oh, Chrissy, you're a saint.
I try my best.
Get a kiss to make it all better.
This pat's to make it better.
Lulu tilts the touch. She goes, "Cry, baby."
I throw the rock at you.
Wait, it goes right through her.
Let's see. Technically speaking, it would be rock type. It's a rock.
Wait. Can I roll that? Can I roll it?
I think look. Why
I'm
don't
not weak,
you
I get-
roll dexterity? We'll just go with flat dexterity.
Okay.
You hit. It bounces off her head.
Oh no!
Lulu blinks in shock for a second, just like staring like on the floor, and then she turns her gaze right at Delvin with a glint in her eyes. She goes, "This is war."
I didn't think it would hit. Wait.
I'm gonna try to kick it at him back.
Go ahead and make a dex roll.
Damn.
One
You hit him on the
success.
shoulder.
Oh, I still hit him? Okay.
Yeah, you still hit him. It's
Require
one success.
Ah, gotcha.
This is gonna be like 10 minutes of us fighting. You scuffed my jacket.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Lucas is
I'm
just
I'm gonna start running around the house like hee hee.
please don't try to break anything.
Wee.
Devlin doesn't even answer. He just immediately starts chasing Lulu, and like he forgets that he stepped on a rock. It's like it didn't even hurt.
Yeah, it didn't. It was just surprise.
Basically, you have a Pumpkaboo and a Pumpkin and a Foxy running around the whole house, like chasing each other.
And just Chrissy and Lucas staying behind. They're a rambunctious lot, aren't they?
Can I have both of you roll dex?
Wee.
More decks.
But yeah, as Chrissy says, I like them.
I do too.
Oh, that's a 0. Oh
so,
no!
Lucas, you hear the sounds of something falling and breaking.
He did it.
Huh?
Tattletale. I can fix it. It's fine. I just
You go up to the object and realize that you don't have any glue to fix the object with.
you knew I was gonna say glue. I just stare at the broken pieces, and then I'm like,
looks left, looks right, lifts up carpet, sweeps it under.
With his tail.
throws it out nearby window. Just
Guys, please, seriously, don't break anything.
I didn't break anything.
I didn't break a thing. It was
Can I have a deception roll?
what? I didn't do nothing.
Not from the pumpkin, from the foxy.
It would be clever plus etiquette or performance.
Clever plus.
Which in, I think, any case is 2 for you.
So it would be extra dice or modifier 2.
It would be extra.
It's just generic roll.
Or you can select the
Okay.
2 attributes under generic.
Hiccups.
Lucas, you apparently it was like your imagination or something.
Well, okay then.
Shrug.
But yeah, make sure everyone gets their fill, and you guys rest up when you can, and then we'll be off.
Alright.
I want to sleep in a room that's not with her. And I point to Lulu.
I guess you can sleep in the main room, which he's basically means the the lounge room.
I'll take
The living room.
Yeah, the living room. But I guess you can sleep in the living room if you want.
He's like, excellent, and then he goes there.
Sleeps on the
mean,
couch.
I still don't feel sleepy, but I mean, if you don't want to take the room, that's fine with me.
Just stay away from me, you.
That might be a little hard, Foxy, because you are now going to be a part of a group. You're going to have to deal with me for the rest of your life.
La 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 la, I'm not listening.
But yeah, you alright, well, let's get some rest and then we'll see if we can meet them in the city, the next city over.
Alright then.
I should get rid of my hunger.
And yeah, Chrissy
Yeah, go
is
ahead.
still quite a bit deep in thought. For some reason.
Wait. I think I just got rid of my hunger bar. Help.
Oh.
Help me.
Okay.
Help.
Helps if you have a 0 instead
But
of a string.
Yeah, just put
Okay.
it in a 0.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead, go ahead and clear your hungers.
Woo!
I'm assuming
Yes,
you
we ate.
guys eat.
Yeah,
You
we had
long
fruit
said
salad.
0 instead of nothing.
There we go.
Okay, so you
But yeah.
guys sleep for the night then? Is that
Yep.
what you were thinking of doing? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
You sleep
Before
for the
go-
night. Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Before going to sleep, Lucas tucks himself into bed, and he just kind of smiles at. He says, "I'm glad you're all here with me. Thank you."
I mean, don't thank us.
Well, thank you for helping us out of that volcano, dear.
I mean,
It's
it's
the least we could do.
it's just the right thing to do. You guys were all scared and alone, and I guess I kind of knew what that felt like.
Devlin's asleep.
That's perfectly understandable, dear.
All right. Well, good night, guys. See you in the morning.
Good night.
Bye.
So you guys
But yeah,
sleep for the
Chrissy.
night. Oh, go ahead.
Chrissy doesn't sleep right away. She's just kind of looking out of the window for a brief moment.
Lulu is definitely not asleep. She did first look like she has a lot of
Energy.
So, yep. So she kind of notices Chrissy. She goes, "Wait, what's up, Chrissy? Can't sleep?"
So, I'm just thinking. Don't worry about me.
I mean, Chrissy or Lulu kind of shrugged, and then she'll go over and like plop on the wall right where Chrissy's at, and like it comes to her. She goes, "I'm not sleepy, so might as well go ahead and tell me a story."
Hmm.
How about Penny for your thoughts?
All right. Well, you know how we're all supposed to be human, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking why we suddenly lost our memories, why we're here in Pokemon. It's a
Okay,
lot
okay,
of questions.
Session 0 is canon, so you do remember, so your names do sound familiar to each other. Go ahead.
I feel like... Okay. And it feels like I knew you from somewhere, but I just can't seem to recall it.
You know, I actually had the same idea. Lulu actually says, looking a little bit more serious now. Your name does sound very familiar. Maybe we knew each other?
Perhaps. Maybe we were fated to be here. But it's hard to say at the moment.
You don't sound very excited about it, though. Are you alright?
About being a Pokemon, not particularly.
Oh, why?
I think I remember leading a relatively quiet, peaceful life at some point. I'm not quite used to the excitement yet.
Lulu actually looks a little bit surprised by this, and she didn't quite think about that. And she goes, well, I mean, I guess I can understand why you probably would be a little bit upset. Probably, I mean, I guess we did have lives before this, and then they just kind of stopped now because of what happened.
And yet, we don't remember. Maybe there's a reason for that, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, I guess. And then she gives a small shrug and looks up thoughtful. She goes, thing is though, is I know you may not be sure about this, but I feel happier being like this. She says with another shrug. I don't remember my past life either, besides little things like I might have known your name sounds familiar, I might have known you before, that we were human. But for some reason, I feel like the way I am now, I feel happier.
I'm glad you are.
Well, and then she gives a small sympathetic bow. She goes, I'm kind of sorry you're not as happy as me either, if that means anything.
Thank you for your concern, but I'm sure I'll get used to this eventually. It's just still a little hard to swallow for the time being.
I mean, she gives another shrug again. She goes, if you really, aren't sure, we can always try to ask and see about, turning... I mean, I don't know if I really want to go back, but if you're set on going back, we can always ask and see if maybe there's anybody like us and if we can return back.
Well, it's something to think about, I suppose. I should probably go back to sleep.
So you guys
Yeah.
Anyways, well, thank you for talking to me.
I mean, like I said, couldn't sleep, and you seemed a little upset, so I just wanted to check. We are a team now, so might as well look up for each other.
Agreed. Though I wasn't exactly upset, just confused. Trying to process it.
I mean, she gets another shrug again with a grin. We're all really confused by this, but I guess we all cope in our own ways. Why do you think I'm giving Foxy such a hard time?
Sorry.
That's fine. Yeah. Thanks. I needed this.
Lily gives a big old grin and she goes, anytime. I'm here. I do encores all the time.
Alright. I really should be going to bed now. Good night.
Have a good night.
So you guys sleep tonight, I assume?
Yep. Yeah. Going to bed.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys wake up next day.
No dreams?
Do you want to do anything in between now and being at the city?
I mean,
What, no-
probably.
No prophetic dreams? Okay.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I might go only because my parents are being really loud.
Okay. We can actually stop here if you guys want.
Yeah, I think next session we pick up go into the city and potentially go into the guild. So yeah, sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
think so too. Then the next one we can actually wake up and get ready to go. So yeah.
Okay. Understood. So that will be all for today. Those who are watching. We will see you next week, hopefully. Goodbye.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye.